Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wondercide's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wondercide.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wondercide.com. Wondercide. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wondercide today.
Hello and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Monday, 29 September. I am your host Daniel, and today we're going to talk about the results of the Moldovan election, and the anonymous TikTok accounts that are backing radical parties in the Czechia vote. And Germany says that Russian satellites are shadowing its military satellites. So firstly, with 98% of the vote counted, the results showed that around half of Moldovans favoured staying on the EU course. The ruling pro-EU Party of Action and Solidarity Party, which has a strong parliamentary majority since 2021, secured 49.6% of the ballots, according to preliminary results. The pro-Russian Patriotic Bloc came in second, winning 24.6%. More than 1.5 million people, or about 51% of the eligible voters, had voted in the election, the Commission reported. Some 276,000 Moldovans have cast their ballots in polling stations abroad, which will remain open until 7 p.m. in their respective countries. So what? This is a big win for like pro-EU kind of political movements following some pretty interesting elections in other countries. And it kind of reaffirms what Moldova has been pushing towards for a long time. I even saw some interviews yesterday with people in Transnistria, which is like a Russian occupied breakaway part of Moldova, that even they were voting for the pro-EU party, just due to like better economic prosperity and the possibility of joining the EU over the next 5 to 10 years. So yeah, pretty big win for like pro-EU supporters, and good to see. Just to see Russia not being able to interfere too badly in the election. But yeah. Next, hundreds of anonymous accounts on the video sharing platform TikTok have been increasingly spreading pro-Russian narratives and backing radical parties ahead of the Czech Republic's October 3 to 4 election, a non-governmental NGO group said on Sunday. Online Risk Labs, a newly formed group of Czech analysts, said that it had identified 286 TikTok accounts that had been boosting each other's content between them. They have around 5 to 9 million views per week, more than the combined reach of mainstream party leaders, the group said. So what? I mean, for anyone that follows my Instagram account, this won't be a shock. I try to share every video I can when I see bot farms up in action, just so that everyone can, visually see what these things look like, because it's a massive issue. And it's one of the most important things to be dealing with right now, as it has so much ability to sway the way people think and the way countries go. So yeah, this is not that surprising. 286 TikTok accounts isn't really that many, but I mean, they're boosting up to get some pretty high viewership numbers for such a small country. So it's quite possible that they're having an effect. I think TikTok is doing quite a bit to try and stop this type of stuff, but it's always going to be a somewhat losing battle as the attackers or the fake bots will continue to develop their tactics and just get better and better. It's like anything. It's like fraud or corruption or any kind of crime. Like, the criminals are going to constantly evolve to try and outpace the people trying to catch them. This is kind of the way things are. And lastly, the German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius warned that Russian satellites are tracking the Intel satellites used by Germany, highlighting the growing threat of space activities. He announced that Germany plans to invest around 35 billion euros by 2030 for enhanced space projects and security architecture. The warning from Pistorius aligns with the increased security incidents linked to Russian actions over Europe, including airspace breaches. Denmark's defense minister also described recent incursions as hybrid attacks, though lacking direct evidence of Russian involvement. So what? Space is definitely, in my opinion, seems highly likely to be like kind of one of the next frontiers, with the reliance on like satellites for everything from communication to imagery to just general day-to-day life. Having the ability to disrupt or damage another country's satellites is going to be pretty important in wars in the future. So it's not surprising that we're seeing a rise of like hostile satellites from like Russia and other states that are not friendly towards the West, tracking our satellites and possibly even preparing to like damage them or take them out. One thing would be if we start seeing, accidents in space where satellites are getting crashed into by other satellites. It could be another kind of gray zone style operation that Russia could conduct to disrupt and cause chaos within the West. But we're yet to see things like that. It seems like they're just mapping it out at the moment. So who knows? Maybe in the future that will be another form of hybrid warfare, a satellite crash or something. See how bad that could be. Thank you for listening to the Intel Brief. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you again next time. See you.
Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wondercide's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wondercide.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wondercide.com. Wondercide. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wondercide today.